One of the biggest challenges that homeowners in Massachusetts face today is deciding or determining, where do I go to next? You know, you've been in your home for 20 to 30 years, you raised your family there, the kids are gone, and you're trying to decide, where can I go to next? So you might be looking for a smaller space or single level living or an active community you can be involved in. And so what we're gonna do is go through 10 communities that you could consider retiring or just downsizing in here in Massachusetts. So let's get started. So number one on this list, and it's probably the most well-known retirement or community in Massachusetts, it's the Pinehills. The Pinehills is sort of like our Villages of Florida here in Massachusetts. And so what the Pinehills is, just so you understand, it's not a 55 and older specific community. It's a master plan community. And so what a master plan community is it means it consists of multiple different neighborhoods all within that community. And this community, the Pinehills, has golf courses, it has the Miraboo Inn and Spa, it's got retail, restaurants, it's got a ton to offer. And so again, within the Pinehills, there's multiple different neighborhoods, some of which are 55 and older, and some of which are townhouses, condos, apartments, so you have multiple different options. So the typical price range here is usually gonna start in the 600s, and it can go well over $1 million depending on what you're looking for. And again, it's not just condos, it's not just single family homes. Each different neighborhood has different home types and models that you could consider. Currently going on is a 55 and older new construction community being built by Toll Brothers. And within that new 55 and older community called Owl's Nest, they have their own amenities there as well, consisting of a pool, fitness center, bocce court, and other things, right? So you have your own community within that larger community. And the Pinehills overall, there's a ton of inventory right now just on the market. There's currently 80 active listings there. So there's a ton to choose from there. Again, from smaller options all the way up to upscale options. Number two on this list is the Southport in Mashpee. And this one is a 55 and older community. And it's sort of a golf course community that has a lot of resort style amenities. So some of those amenities, obviously you've got the golf course, you've got billiards, pools, bocce courts, fitness centers, and a ton more. The homes here at Southport are primarily condos. They are attached homes, and they're usually single level with a garage. The typical home price in Southport is gonna range in the $500,000 to $600,000. And the HOA in this community is on the larger side. It is $800 to $900 a month. And of course that goes to covering all those resort style amenities as well as external maintenance. So it's perfect if you want that active adult lifestyle and you wanna retire close to the Cape. Number three on the list is OakPoint. OakPoint is one of the largest 55 and older communities in Massachusetts. It consists of over 1,000 different homes. What's unique about OakPoint is it probably has one of the lowest entry-level home prices to get into. Typical home price in OakPoint is around $350,000 to $500,000. And the reason for that is because all the homes at OakPoint are modular homes. What that means is that when you buy a property at OakPoint, you're buying the home and you're not buying the land underneath it because it's a mobile type home, right? It's not attached or built into the ground or a foundation. In fact, the land at OakPoint is leased, right? So you don't own the land underneath your home. Again, you just own the home. And that's why a lot of these homes are so affordable. What OakPoint has to offer is a ton of different amenities. They have a huge clubhouse. They have indoor-outdoor pools. They have, fantastic clubs. They do a lot of different things. They have a ballroom. It's a really active and really social lifestyle there at OakPoint. So I think it has a ton to offer if you don't want to go out to the Cape and you're looking for an active adult community in southern Massachusetts. And for number four on this list, we're going to go back to Plymouth to another master community similar to the Pinehills. And this one is called the Redbrook in Plymouth. And again, the Redbrook is another master plan community. The typical home price in Redbrook starts at $500,000 to $600,000. And what you'll see there is a lot of those cottage style homes and cottage style neighborhoods in Redbrook that start at that entry level price. And it can scale upwards in Redbrook to some of your higher end homes, scaling again over $1 million. And some of what Redbrook has to offer inside their community, they got coffee shops, they have their own YMCA inside their community, and they have multiple different restaurants and retail as well. Redbrook is also known for being close or cohesive and coinciding with nature. They have nature trails and it's close to the cranberry bogs there. So another great option to consider there in Plymouth. Number 5 on our list is the Villages at Brookside in Bourne, Massachusetts. This one is located near the Cape Cod Canal. The Villages at Brookside offer maintenance-free condo living, and you're located right next to a golf course. You can literally step outside and see the greens, and you're located right next to the bike paths of the Cape Cod Canal. The community was originally developed in the early 2000s into the early 2010s, and each of the properties have their own private outdoor spaces. And most of the properties here are 2 to 3 bedroom, ranging from 1,100 over 2,000 square feet of space. Some of the amenities on site include an association pool and a putting green. And lastly, the typical price range at the Villages is between $600,000 to over $700,000. Number 6 on our list, we're going back to Plymouth again. And this is a new construction community here. It's called Alden's Reach. It's being developed by Thorndike Development. And what they're building here is attached style homes and detached style single family homes. And this one isn't just a 55 and older community. It welcomes families of all ages again. And this community is going to offer outstanding amenities to their residents as well. They're going to have a pool. They're going to have a pool house. They're going to have a grill area with a patio. They're going to have a tot lot with a half basketball court. And it's adjacent to walking trails and nature as well. And again, that Plymouth community being close to the beaches and the Cape as well. They typically range from 2 to 3 bed units with 2 to 2.5 bathrooms. And the average square footage is usually between 1,600 to over 2,000 square feet, depending on what you're looking for. And I've toured other Thorndike's properties, and they do a really beautiful job in carefully creating and thoughtfully planning their floor designs and layouts. And again, this is another one of those communities, and why we're considering it downsizing, retiring is all your external maintenance is covered here, right? So you get away from all the mowing, all the plowing, and all that, and that's what will take place here in a community like Alden's Reach. The home prices at Alden's Reach are going to range from the low 500s to upper 600s. And the site here is over 46 wooded acres with over 15 acres of open space. And it's a very walkable community. Number 7 on our list is the Sawmill Village in Easton, Massachusetts. So coming back towards Metro Boston area, away from the Cape again. And this is another new construction community. And what's taking place here is single family detached home community. And so what they're going to be offering is multiple different home type options, ranging from single level family homes to 2-story homes. And again, this is one of those communities where all your external maintenance and street maintenance is going to be covered. One of the amenities that they're going to have here at the Sawmill Village in Easton is a beautiful clubhouse. I actually did a full tour on this neighborhood, and if you want to see that video, the full tour of that neighborhood, you can click on the video here above. It's a beautiful area. I think would be a great downsizing option, or going into a single level option if you want new construction in a great town like Easton, close to a lot of what Easton has to offer. And the typical home prices at the Sawmill Village is going to be in the 800s and 900s, so you're paying that Easton town premium. But again, maintenance-free living and new construction. Number 8 on our list, we're going to stay in that Metro Massachusetts area. We're going to go into Norton, Massachusetts for what's called the Redmill Village. This community is a 55 and older community and has a ton to offer to its residents as well. This is an attached home community in Norton, Massachusetts. It consists of 152 total homes here spanning over 53 acres. It includes both townhouses and detached style homes. It's designed again for active 55 and older adults. Some of the amenities you're going to get here are a community pool with a clubhouse and meeting area, green spaces, and you got an awesome commercial retail spot at the top of the neighborhood that has Kelly's Place there, an awesome breakfast shop, as well as a cool pizza shop there too. And again, this is one of those neighborhoods where, again, all your external maintenance is covered. That's the theme of this video, right? Downsizing, you're looking for those neighborhoods, and your average home prices here are going to be, anywhere in the 500s, and it can range up to 900K and above, depending again on what you're looking for exactly. Number 9 on our list is going to be another new construction Thorndike development taking place in Rainham, Massachusetts. Again, Thorndike's developing 2 communities at the same time, and they're similar communities. One's taking place in Rainham and one's taking place in Plymouth. This one in Rainham is called Larkwood. And again, so if you want to be away from the Cape in more metro southern Mass, this might be a good option for you. It's got a lot of the same home model types and similar price ranges in that 500 to upper 600 range that Plymouth has to offer. And they're going to have some of the similar amenities there. They don't have the pool and the clubhouse at this location, but they have the other amenities, the tot lot, the basketball court, and the nature trails. They do have a kayak launch bay here that launches into the Taunton River. The community is located right next to the Taunton River. And if you want, again, you want to take a look at what these home models look like and what this neighborhood looks like, I did a full video tour and community tour on this one here too. So take a look at this video as well. Number 10 on our list, we're going to go to Kingston, Massachusetts. So back out towards the Cape. And this is going to be a neighborhood called Indian Pond, which is another golf course style community in Kingston, Massachusetts. These are luxury custom homes, so they are on the higher end. But again, you're living that golf lifestyle there in Kingston. And again, this is another community that's going to have home prices in different ranges depending on what you're looking for. But the upper end ones can range well over $1 million. So there you go. That's 10 communities in southern Massachusetts that could be your next home base or place to downsize or move away from that forever home that you raised your family in, located here in southern Massachusetts. Remember, it's no one size fits all. That's why I recommended all these different communities, some of which are 55 and older and some of which aren't, but a lot of which do have external maintenance covered, which I think really is important for that moving away from the forever family type home. If one of these caught your eye, or if I'm missing one that you think really stands out in Massachusetts, drop it in the comments below. And if you or anyone you know needs help looking for their home in southern Massachusetts, or needs help making that decision, downsizing or upsizing, or selling here in southern Massachusetts, feel free to reach out to my team and we'd love to be your resource of choice, help consult with you. My contact details are below. I'll see you guys on the next video.